Good morning, America, for our viewers in the West. Growing fears about the hantavirus outbreak, an alert about online shopping, and we are celebrating one very special mom. Breaking overnight, another suspected case as officials ramp up effort to contain the deadly hantavirus outbreak. Former passengers on that cruise ship are being tracked around the globe, including Americans. The CDC classifying this as a level 3 emergency response, what it means. This morning, we hear from one of the passengers on what life is like on that ship right now as the Canary Islands brace for its arrival. We're there live, plus former White House COVID coordinator Dr. Ashish Jha is here answering your questions.
The U.S. and Iran exchanging fire in the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump calling it a love tap. And after showing off renovations at the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool, how he responded to my question.
Here against the backdrop of the war in Iran, why focus on all these projects right now? We're still seeing gas prices soaring.
Picking up the pieces after tornadoes ripped through Mississippi, one twister leaving a trail of destruction 16 miles long.
Tightening its grip. The Trump administration slapping new sanctions on Cuba, already on the brink of economic collapse. Arwit Johnson is in Havana.
Jake Reiner speaking out on camera for the first time since the killings of his parents, Rob and Michelle Reiner.
New warning about online shopping, why the company you're buying from may not be what it seems.
My name's Walter.
How some online retailers are using AI to play on consumer emotions.
Are we going to reach the point where we just can't tell?
His jump shot is good.
OKC bringing the thunder.
Cunningham for three. Yes.
Detroit on a roll. And we're jumping into Mother's Day weekend.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing.
With one of our favorite mornings of the year. This morning, we're breaking out our breakfast in bed extravaganza for one incredible woman who has been a mom to hundreds of kids. Sam Champion and our dream team are somewhere in America getting ready for the mother of all surprises. Live from ABC News headquarters in New York City, it's Friday. Good morning, America. Jump out of bed. That's right. Yes. Good morning, America. Well, there's 2 days until Mother's Day, but we're already celebrating here on GMA. Sam and our GMA producers, they are hard at work somewhere in America. We cannot tell you where.
Ooh.
But Sam, you got something for us. How you doing, buddy? Good morning.
I'm good, Michael. We're tough. We're tucking in. We're fluffing. We're pressing away the wrinkles, getting all this perfect for our mom. We'll be right back, Michael, with everything you need to see this morning for the surprise.
All right, nice fake ironing job. Great job.
Call him out.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. It's always one of our favorite days of the year. But we're going to begin this morning with the outbreak aboard that cruise ship as former passengers and potential cases are now being monitored around the world as the CDC classifies the situation as a level 3 emergency response. We'll break down what that means to you. And this morning, that ship is on its way to the Canary Islands where Spanish health officials are preparing for isolated evacuations. Maggie Rulli is there on the scene standing by. But first, Victor Kendo starts us off. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning, Michael. One more suspected case reported overnight. A passenger who disembarked in the remote island of Tristan da Cunha. It's in the South Atlantic. This is the response from health officials here at home. Ramps up. This morning, sources say the CDC has classified the hantavirus outbreak as a level 3 emergency response, meaning the risk to the general public remains low but is being closely monitored. Teams of scientists and physicians have been activated as they race to stop the spread of the virus. U.S. health officials now monitoring at least 7 Americans in 5 states, including Arizona, California, Virginia, Texas, and Georgia for possible infections, though none have shown symptoms. They are among the 30 former passengers who left the Dutch cruise ship on April 24th in St. Helena, a remote island in the South Atlantic, part of a group traveling to a dozen different countries, leaving public health officials scrambling to complete contact tracing. One of those known to have left from St. Helena is a Dutch woman whose husband is believed to be the first to die from the virus after possibly contracting it from rodents at a landfill during a bird watching stop. He died on board April 11th. Ruhi Chenet was on board and noticed fellow passengers attempting to comfort the man's widow.
Everyone was trying to support her socially, giving her hugs, talking to her at every meal. And that's when it got really dangerous.
Ruhi was on the same flight as her from St. Helena to Johannesburg 13 days later.
I saw her health deteriorating. I saw her in a wheelchair while she was boarding the plane. She was having hard times to stand upright, and she looked really ill.
2 days later, she died after trying to catch a flight home from Johannesburg to her native Netherlands. She was turned away for being too ill. Despite the 12 total cases, 3 deaths, and the growing list of those quarantining in the U.S. and abroad, the World Health Organization maintains this is not a pandemic.
This is not coronavirus. This is a very different virus. This is not the start of a COVID pandemic. This is an outbreak that we see on a ship.
One of the passengers aboard the ship, currently on its way to Spain, telling ABC News everyone is maintaining high spirits, saying it doesn't feel different than any of the other sea days we had before. People are smiling and taking the situation calmly, adding, "We now have specialists on board. No one currently has any Hunter-related symptoms, and everyone is wearing masks, especially when inside the ship, and keeping a safe distance." The World Health Organization says they are in close contact with the CDC as they continue to monitor these 12 cases, 6 confirmed, 6 suspected. Rebecca?
I'm glad they're taking those precautions. They're okay, Victor. Thank you. The cruise ship's expected arrival in the Canary Islands this weekend is causing concerns among the residents there, and Maggie Rulli is on the scene with more on that. Good morning, Maggie.
Hey, Rebecca, good morning. Yeah, this is where passengers on board the Hondias are finally going to be allowed to get off of that ship. Now, we expect them to arrive right here off the coast of Tenerife in the Canary Islands around midday Sunday. But many locals here are protesting, saying they fear this feels exactly like the start of another COVID-19. Because Spanish authorities have reiterated that no one on board that ship will be allowed anywhere near any residents here in the islands. They say the ship will arrive to an isolated, cordoned off area. The passengers then will arrive here at the port in hazmat suits before getting on a bus that'll be under military guard and going to an isolated section of the airport, where they'll then be sent to their home countries. They've also confirmed that the U.S. has expressed a willingness to send a plane to pick up all those U.S. citizens on board. Rebecca?
Still a lot of questions there. Okay, Maggie, thank you. And Dr. Ashish Jha is standing by to answer your questions about this outbreak, what you need to know about hantavirus, and that is coming up in our next half hour. Michael?
All right, thank you, Rebecca. Now to the latest on the war with Iran. The ceasefire is under pressure after U.S. Navy ships came under attack and struck back. The U.S. and Iran have been discussing a framework aimed at reaching a peace deal. Well, we know, Rachel Scott, you had a chance to speak to the president on the phone about this exchange.
Yeah, I talked to the president, Michael, just right after those strikes against Iran. And the president insisted that the ceasefire has not been broken, calling the strikes a, quote, love tap. But all of this comes at a very pivotal point in this conflict, with the U.S. and Iran trying to hammer out a framework to end this war. As the U.S. and Iran exchange fire in the Strait of Hormuz, this morning President Trump insists the fragile ceasefire between the two countries still holds.
After these strikes, is the ceasefire with Iran still on?
Yeah, it is. They trifled with us today. We blew them away. They trifled. I call that a trifle.
The administration says that Iran fired unprovoked on 3 American Navy destroyers in the Strait, the U.S. swiftly hitting back. The president telling me in a phone call, quote, "It's just a love tap." But Iran does not see it that way, now accusing the U.S. of violating the ceasefire, promising to deliver a crushing response if U.S. attacks continue. With uncertainty over the war, the president leaving the White House for an unannounced stop, bringing cameras along with him to the National Mall, showing reporters the blue coating he's installing on the floor of the reflecting pool outside the Lincoln Memorial. I asked the president why he was focused on the renovations amid the ongoing war and as gas prices rise. The president brushing off the question, calling it a disgrace.
You are here against the backdrop of the war in Iran. Why focus on all these projects right now?
You know why? Because I want to keep our country beautiful and safe.
With the Strait of Hormuz closed, sources say the U.S. and Iran are now attempting to hammer out a framework that would give the two countries 30 days to hold deeper negotiations. But the future of Iran's nuclear program remains a major sticking point. President Trump has insisted the country needs to commit to not developing a nuclear weapon, telling me it's either going to happen or they're going to get the hell bombed out of them.
You won't have to know. If there's no ceasefire, you're not going to have to know. You're just going to have to look at one big glow coming out of Iran.
And this morning, the Washington Post is reporting that a CIA analysis shows Iran can outlast the U.S. blockade for at least 3 to 4 months before suffering severe economic consequences. ABC News has not independently verified that report, but the president told me he is in no rush to make a deal, and he is not setting a new deadline. Rebecca.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's going to take some kind of tangible benefit here. Okay, Rachel, thank you. While the president is downplaying those gas prices, they do appear to be having a growing impact on the economy. And Elizabeth Schulze is in Washington with the latest on that. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Rebecca. Gas prices are now up 50 cents in just the last 2 weeks. The national average hitting $4.56 a gallon. That means if you are driving a Toyota Camry, it is now on average $21 more expensive every time you fill up compared to the start of March when the war began. A Chevy Suburban, almost $40 extra per fill up. And now more companies are sounding the alarm about how those higher fuel costs could force consumers to cut back their spending in other parts of the economy. Whirlpool, which makes refrigerators and washing machines, warned that the war caused a, quote, recession-level decline in consumer confidence as customers put off those big-ticket purchases. McDonald's CEO is citing heightened anxiety from higher gas prices that is going to disproportionately impact low-income consumers. And the CEO of the company that owns IHOP and Applebee's also says that price-sensitive guests seem to be staying home a bit more. Now, a lot of businesses I've talked with do say that overall spending has been resilient so far, especially among higher income households. Michael.
Yeah, Elizabeth, the gas prices are really hurting a lot of people out there.
Yes.
And thank you. Thank you for that. We're going to turn now to the Trump administration imposing a new round of economic sanctions on Cuba, intensifying the crisis there. A U.S. oil blockade has already pushed the price of gas to about $40 a gallon. Whit Johnson is on the scene in Havana for us. Good morning to you, Whit.
Hey, Michael, good morning. There is a growing sense of desperation and exhaustion here in Cuba, and the government remains defiant. The foreign minister tells me they are open to dialogue, but says so far there has been no progress in recent talks with the U.S. This morning with Cuba already on the brink of economic collapse, the Trump administration is tightening its grip, imposing new sanctions on the Cuban military's business enterprise, which controls so much of the island's economy. In Havana, I sat down with Cuba's foreign minister, Bruno Rodriguez, who dismissed recent demands from the Trump administration for political and economic reforms.
Puedo decirle que no veo progresos.
I can tell you that I see no progress. I can say that I feel there's a huge inconsistency.
No progress?
No progress.
Despite the war with Iran and military action in Venezuela earlier this year, the Trump administration has remained fixated on Cuba.
Taking Cuba in some form, yeah. Taking Cuba. I mean, whether I free it, take it, I think I could do anything I want with it. You want to know the truth?
The Cuban foreign minister warning of a bloodbath if the U.S. tries to take over. Do you take those threats, those words from President Trump seriously?
Sí, nosotros tomamos.
We take threats by the United States very seriously. It seems that the U.S. government has chosen a dangerous path, a path that could lead to unimaginable consequences, to a humanitarian catastrophe, to a genocide, to the loss of Cuban and young American lives. It could also lead to a bloodbath in Cuba.
For months, a U.S. oil blockade straining fragile infrastructure, including access to clean water and even health care. Antonio Ramon tells me his neighborhood is experiencing 16-hour blackouts nearly every day. He's one of the few people we've met willing to speak on camera criticizing the Cuban government for years of struggles, but says he does not want U.S. intervention, fearing what war could bring. And the fuel shortage here in Cuba only worsening the crisis. We noted gas prices around $40 a gallon, but most of the gas stations we've seen are completely shut down, bringing much of this already fragile economy to a screeching halt. Rachel?
Yeah, no progress with these talks. Okay, Whit, thank you. Now to the protests over the nationwide race to redraw congressional maps across the country for partisan advantage ahead of the midterm elections. Jay O'Brien is in Washington with the latest. And Jay, Tennessee, now the latest state to approve a redistricting plan.
That's right, Rachel. Good morning to you. Tennessee Republicans passing new congressional maps yesterday, likely to eliminate the state's only majority black district, which is the only House seat held by a Democrat there. The move sparking heated protests inside the Tennessee state capitol as the votes were taking place. Tennessee is now the first state to redraw its congressional maps after a Supreme Court decision last week weakened the Voting Rights Act, protections against racial discrimination in gerrymandering. The Tennessee chapter of the NAACP has already filed a lawsuit to block these maps from going into effect. Other Republican states, though, like Louisiana, Alabama, and South Carolina, are now also moving to redraw their maps. It's all just the latest in a months-long wave of redistricting that swept through Republican and Democratic-controlled states ahead of the November midterms. Michael.
All right, Jay, thank you so much for that. And we're going to turn now to the recovery effort in Mississippi after tornadoes carved a path of destruction through the state. Hundreds of homes damaged or destroyed, hundreds of lives turned upside down. Faith Abube is in hard-hit Purvis, Mississippi. Good morning, Faith.
Yeah, good morning to you, Michael. The National Weather Service has confirmed at least 8 tornadoes ripped through the state of Mississippi Wednesday night. And the damage you see around me is one of those tornadoes that passed through here. Many of these homeowners were here when the storm happened. There's a young woman who lives in that house. She was by herself screaming for help. A 79-year-old woman also by herself trying to survive. And then there was a grandmother, an elderly woman, and her granddaughter hiding in the bathroom as the walls caved in and the roof blew off around them. But remarkably, everyone here walked away with only a few scratches. This morning, homeowners in Mississippi picking up the pieces after multiple tornadoes ripped across the state Wednesday. AccuWeather chasers catching this rain-wrapped tornado south of Jackson.
That's a huge wedge! Huge wedge! Hold up. That's a massive wedge.
A mobile home further east also getting hit. Officials tell ABC there were multiple reports of people trapped in their homes. Neighborhoods left in ruins, houses caved in, roofs torn off. You look around here, how do you even begin to salvage anything?
Well, I'm not real sure, to be honest with you. You just got to start somewhere.
Lauren Rungelling hid in her bathtub as the twister roared through. She says she pulled her shower curtain closed and prayed.
Never felt fear for my life before, and that is nothing I ever want to feel again, ever.
And across Mississippi, the National Weather Service says the damage was about 70 miles long. 17 people were hurt, but no deaths reported. Rebecca.
And thank goodness for that amidst all of that destruction. And we're just thinking of everyone there in Mississippi as they have to rebuild. Faith, thank you. We're going to shift gears now to the NBA playoffs. The Lakers and Thunder were in action last night, as well as the Cavaliers and Pistons. And Sophie Flay is here with the biggest moments. Good morning, Sophie.
Hey, guys. Good morning. It's been home sweet home so far. Overnight, the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder looking like they could be repeat champs in complete control against the Lakers. The Lakers looking pretty good at halftime. LeBron finishing with 23 points. But Trent Holmgren and SGA each scoring 22 points for OKC as they roll to a 125-107 win. They lead the series 2-0 and haven't lost a single game yet in these playoffs. Game 3 is tomorrow night in LA. Over in the Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons taking a 2-0 lead over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pistons star Cade Cunningham leading the way with 25 points and 10 assists as Detroit beat the Cavs 107-97. The series will now head to Cleveland on Saturday. And some injury news before tonight. ESPN reports New York's OG is questionable with a right hamstring injury after leaving Game 2 following this play. No word yet on whether Philly star Joel Embiid will return after missing Game 2 with multiple injuries. The Knicks and 76ers tip off tonight in Philadelphia for Game 3, and the Knicks lead the series 2-0. Michael, I know you're excited.
Oh, yeah. I'll be watching that. I will definitely be watching that. All right. Thank you so much, Sophie.
Thanks, guys.
Coming up, as concerns grow about the deadly hantavirus outbreak on that cruise ship, there have been more than 5 million searches online about the illness, and former White House COVID coordinator Dr. Ashish Jha is standing by to answer your questions.
So many questions from so many people about that. Also ahead, Aaron Katursky is here with an online shopping warning ahead of Mother's Day.
Yeah, Rebecca, this is a classic bait and switch, how companies are playing with artificial intelligence and your emotions to get you to buy something that might not be what you think.
All right, looking forward to that. And Sam is somewhere in the U.S. with our team and a great crowd for breakfast in bed. And after hundreds of submissions, guess what? We have narrowed it down to one very special mom, and it is almost time to surprise her. We can't wait. This is my favorite times of the year.
Coming up, Rhiannon and Allie, then Buffalo as the Sabres look to shock the hockey world. We'll be right back. Oh yeah, they're excited there. Can't tell you where they are, but they are excited. Welcome back to GMA. This morning we're counting down to our annual Breakfast in Bed event. We had hundreds of submissions, but one mom stood out, and now Sam is getting ready to surprise her. Hey, Sam.
Hey, good morning, Michael. So I'm telling you that most of the town is going to turn out this morning because this lady is super special and she's very involved in her community. The fire department's here. Diego, thank you for giving us a ride, my friend. I appreciate that. Everybody's down here. We're going to have music, Michael. We're going to have checks. We're going to have surprises. It's all coming up in just a minute.
All right, pulling out all the stops from Mother's Day for that very deserving mom there. We appreciate you, Sam. We'll check in with you in a little bit. We're going to turn now to the latest on the daily outbreak of hantavirus. On that cruise ship with 17 Americans on board, concerns are growing as health officials race to contain the spread. And there have been more than 5 million searches online for information about hantavirus. And Dr. Ashish Jha, former White House COVID-19 response coordinator, is here to answer your question. Dr. Jha, thank you for being here with us. And let's start with a reality check. How concerned should people be?
Yeah, well, first of all, good morning, and thanks for having me back. The answer is I'm concerned about the people on the boat. I'm not concerned about everybody else. This is not going to turn out to be some pandemic. This is not a virus that spreads that easily. I think if you're sitting at home watching, you're going to be fine.
And this Andy strain, very rare.
Very rare. Hantavirus itself is pretty rare. This strain is rare. It's the only one where you get spread from person to person. I don't see this becoming some big global outbreak.
And it's airborne. It's an airborne virus.
It is. But it's really hard to spread, Michael, and that's what makes it different from like COVID or flu. With COVID or flu, people sitting next to each other, long period, hanging out, they can infect each other. With the Andy strain, it takes prolonged exposure over many, many hours before you can infect somebody.
And there were 7 people who were on that ship. They've been returned to 5 states.
Yep.
What's next?
Yeah, so look, the folks who were on the ship who are now back at home, the advice for them and what public health officials should be doing is just monitoring them, making sure they're not developing symptoms. You don't spread this virus until you have symptoms. So if they don't have symptoms, they're fine. If they get fevers, they get any of those other symptoms, then they got to get isolated, they got to get tested.
And one of our viewers, Steph, sent in a question for you. Is how does this compare to COVID-19, and will there be another lockdown?
Yeah, so no lockdowns coming. COVID spread very, very easily, and it spread even when you didn't have symptoms. None of that is true for hantavirus. So this is something that is going to kind of burn itself out in the upcoming weeks or months.
And okay, just hypothetically,
yeah,
if hantavirus, if it spreads,
yeah,
are we prepared?
Well, that's a really good question, and I'd actually say the answer is no, we are not. We have had so much work that we did on building up surveillance to look for new disease outbreaks. We're pulling all that down. We've stopped investing in vaccines and treatments. That's a problem. So we got to get our act together and get prepared, because if it's not Hanta, it's going to be something else down the road, and we should be much more prepared than we are.
And is there anything else you'd like to say to put people out there at ease?
Well, look, what I would say is, I know it's scary. Cruise ship kind of reminds us of the early days of COVID. This is not COVID. We're going to get this under control, but we should be vigilant, because we now live in a world where disease outbreaks that happen in one place become global quickly, and we got to have the system to manage all that.
Absolutely. Dr. Jha, thank you.
Thank you.
As always, appreciate your insight.
Now, with a new warning about online shopping, as many of us look for last-minute Mother's Day gifts, Rachel, you and I just talking about this one. Well, guess what? The company you may be buying from may not be what it seems. And Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Katursky is here with the ABC News investigation. This is happening a lot now. Good morning, Aaron.
It is a growing trend, Rebecca. Good morning to you. Online companies using AI to create kind of sketchy backstories for businesses, taking advantage of customers' goodwill to charge a premium for lower quality products.
My name's Walter.
Have a listen to a story that tugs at the heartstrings. An aging craftsman and small business owner can't keep up with the times. After 50 years in business, Walter says he's ready to retire and is selling his remaining inventory at a discount.
I've been making flat caps and newsboy caps by hand since 1973.
When Danny Svella of Rockford, Illinois, saw Walter online, the story felt personal.
I've been in business for 50 years as myself. You know, you're trying to help a small business guy.
It wasn't until his cap shipped he realized something seemed off.
I eventually got an email with a tracking number, and I tracked it down, and it eventually showed me that it was coming from mainland China.
Walter on this website, and Henry on this one, and George on this one don't exist. They're generated by artificial intelligence, by a growing number of online retailers playing on consumer emotions by falsely portraying themselves as down-on-your-luck small businesses.
People can do this at scale, create these images, create these websites, put them up quickly, take them down quickly.
ABC News identified dozens of sites selling everything from clothing to jewelry to lamps linked to holding companies or businesses overseas. This company claimed to be a family-run business selling handmade lamps closing after 2 decades. It listed an address on one of New York City's most expensive streets. For a small family business, the Alloon Lighting Company has sure chosen some pretty fancy real estate here on Madison Avenue. There's Chanel there, Versace's up there. This is 745 Madison Avenue we're looking for. That's 741, that's 743, 747's up there. There is no 745 Madison Avenue. The website has since been taken down. On TikTok and YouTube, videos promoting these kinds of sites go viral. Check out this example. Here are 4 different sellers of collectible lamps. Notice the similar backstory. It's getting harder to spot AI-generated videos. Are we going to reach the point where we just can't tell?
I mean, I think we already are pretty much at that point.
So there's a term for all of this. It's called AI slop, and there is no surefire way to spot it. There are AI detection tools online, but experts say the best tool may be your gut. If you feel a tug on your emotions or hear a story that seems a little much, think twice and double check. Now, we did hear back from George's caps, and they said you shouldn't assume foreign-made goods are inferior, but they did not address whether George and his backstory are actually
George
real.
Or Henry or Walter.
Yeah, all look the same, all AI.
But it didn't sound right.
It tugs
My
at my
name is
heartstrings.
Walter. That just, well, I can see how it gets some people.
We were having a debate in the
Yes,
middle of
we
the
were.
piece on it.
I
All right.
hope it returns us to humanity, though. Let's get back to human interactions.
All right, Aaron, thank you. We're going to turn now to Jake Reiner speaking out on camera for the very first time since the killings of his parents, Rob and Michelle Reiner. Morgan Norwood is here with the story. Good morning, Morgan.
Hey, good morning to you, Rachel. And it's been 5 months since Jake Reiner lost both of his parents in a tragedy that shocked Hollywood. Well, now he's opening up about grief and how his love of Dodgers baseball is helping him stay connected to his father's memory.
This morning, Jake Reiner, the oldest son of Rob and Michelle Reiner, speaking out on camera for the first time since their tragic killings.
Just want to thank everybody that I've heard from near and far since everything's happened.
Reiner returning to his Dodgers baseball podcast, The Incline, following a 5-month absence after his parents were found stabbed to death in their California home last December, allegedly by his brother Nick. The 35-year-old describing his special connection to the team and the bond it built between him and his father.
When it comes to the Dodgers, you know, my first love, I think, is something that I've always connected with my dad first and foremost, and it's something that I will continue to connect with him for the rest of my life.
Reiner's new comments coming nearly 2 weeks after he broke his silence in an emotional essay on Substack, recalling the moments his sister informed him of their parents' deaths and describing the situation as a living nightmare. Writing, they were the last people in the world to deserve what happened to them. They deserve to be loved. They deserve to be respected. And above all, they deserve to be appreciated for how much they gave to all 3 of us and to the world.
I felt like I wanted to put my words out there and let people in as to the kind of people that they were at home and for those that really knew and loved them.
Reiner hoping that sharing his experience might help others going through their own grief.
Not everybody's grief is the same. And even though everyone's grief is unique to them, I'm sure that there are aspects of everyone's grief that we can all connect with. So I felt it important to do that.
And his brother Nick Reiner has pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of first-degree murder in connection with his parents' deaths. We know he's expected back in court this September, but so powerful to see Jake, open up about this.
Yeah, it really is. All right, Morgan, thank you so much for bringing that to us. Time now for our play of the day, and Rhiannon Alley's in Buffalo with all the excitement around the Stanley Cup playoffs. Good morning, Rhiannon.
Hey, good morning, Michael. That's right. I am here surrounded by some of the most die-hard Sabres fans you will ever find. There is no party like a Sabres party. Are you guys ready to cheer for your Sabres? Yes. Okay, it has been 14 years since Buffalo was in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The city is going berserk for their beloved Sabres. Buffalo has never won the Cup, ever. Fans believe this could be the year. But first, they have to beat the Montreal Canadiens. Game 2 of the second-round Eastern Conference Series is tonight here in Buffalo, and the momentum is with the Sabres after they flex their power play muscle to take Game 1 4-2. Fans are buzzing about the news that their captain, Rasmus Dahlin, has just been named a finalist for the Norris Trophy. That is given to the NHL's best defenseman, and they can't wait to toast him with one of these. Look at this, guys. This is the official beer saber. We have coffee in ours because we got to keep our energy up. It's going to be a long night because we got to win tonight. I've sent some back to the studio for you. These were really hard to find. They're going for hundreds of dollars on the second market. Yes, these are full of coffee, guys. You ready for tonight? Let's go Buffalo!
There's your coffee. Hey, look, I love coffee. I'd be scared to drink that one.
We have to share it.
Share that
because
one?
we also can't put it down anywhere, so you've got to just drink the whole thing.
In a white dress, I'm a little worried for you right now,
You go first,
Jen.
Ginger.
That's a cool idea. I love that. Good luck to Buffalo. And coming up, Sam, you're getting ready for our annual breakfast in bed surprise. What you got?
Michael, we've got just about everything ready here, but we're missing our mom, and I can't wait to introduce you to this woman. Her kids called her a superhero in the submission, and it's going to be easy to see why this whole town came out to say they love her. But we got to go get our mom. So we're going to get in the GMA Express right here. And then we got to go knock on her door and the whole thing. So we'll see you guys in just a second. Are we ready? I think we've got a police escort.
Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. Breaking overnight. Another suspected case as officials ramp up efforts to contain the deadly hantavirus outbreak.
Marking 1 year since the election of the first American Pope shocked the world. The Pope out this morning after Secretary of State Marco Rubio was just at the Vatican.
I'm gonna make this place your home.
Plus, we're heading home to American Idol.
This is GMA, and this is American Idol.
As we count down to the season finale.
Good morning, America.
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 Ryan Seacrest is looking back at the moments that shaped pop culture and redefined the music industry.
Oh my God.
And oh my gosh, are you ready for the mother of all surprises? It's our annual Breakfast in Bed. And we're celebrating one incredible woman who has been a mom to hundreds, plus a surprise from Usher himself.
I wanted to do something real special just for you.
As we say,
good morning, America!
Live from ABC News headquarters in New York City, it's Friday. Good morning, America. Woo, good morning, America. Happy early Mother's Day to the moms of our GMA family. You see them there? We got Usher. Usher. You got to say it 3 times. Going to help us out this morning. And I love all our
Yes.
Oh, look at
There's
that.
so many great moms out there. All of the pictures you're seeing are moms of our staff here at GMA. They make the world go round.
Yes, they do.
Happy to celebrate them this morning.
Yes, we are. And we're counting down, the final countdown to our annual Breakfast in Bed surprise led by our guy, Sam Champion. Sam, how you doing, buddy?
Michael, I'm doing really good. I'm going to whisper a little bit because we just took the GMA Mother's Day Express, if you will, had a police escort. We're in a neighborhood right now. Step 1 is to now get our mom, convince her to get into this car, and take her to the location where we're going to surprise her. We've got a lot of surprises coming up, including the Usher thing you just mentioned, but there's a lot more. So it gets started now.
All right, good luck getting mama to that car. Some stranger walking out.
I
don't
hope
know.
Sam's not the one driving.
We're going to find out, but that's going to be exciting. But first, we're going to have a look at the top stories that are breaking at 8, starting with the outbreak aboard that cruise ship, as former passengers and potential cases are now being monitored around the world. The CDC is classifying the situation as a level 3 emergency response. And let's go back to Victor Okendo again. Good morning again, Victor.
Good morning, Michael. One more suspected case reported overnight. This is a passenger who disembarked in the remote island of Tristan da Cunha. It is in the South Atlantic. This, as health officials here at home are ramping up their response. Sources telling ABC News the CDC has classified the hantavirus outbreak as a level 3 emergency response, meaning the risk to the general public remains low, but it is being closely monitored. Teams of scientists and physicians have been activated. U.S. health officials monitoring at least 7 Americans across 5 states, including Arizona, California, Virginia, Texas, and Georgia, for possible infections, though none have shown symptoms. They are among the 30 former passengers who left the Dutch cruise ship on April 24th in St. Helena, then traveled on to a dozen different countries, leaving public health officials scrambling to complete contact tracing. 12 total cases, 6 confirmed, 6 suspected, 3 people have died. When the ship arrives in the Canary Islands on Sunday, it will not be allowed to dock at the port, but will anchor nearby. Passengers and crew will be screened on board before they can go home. The World Health Organization maintains this is not a pandemic, and they are in close contact with the CDC. Rebecca?
Yeah, same thing we just heard from Dr. Jha when he spoke with you, Michael. Important to know that. Well, we're going to turn now to Pope Leo. The first American pope is marking the first anniversary of his election as pontiff. Our chief international correspondent, James Longman, is back with a look at the tone he set over the past 12 months. Good morning, James.
Yeah, good morning, Rebecca. The election of the first American pope shocked the world on this day last year. He's been out and about this morning on his Pope-mobile, greeting crowds in Pompeii. Now, he may have struck a more understated tone than his predecessor over the last year, but he has flexed his authority with a powerful message of peace. And he's been a vocal critic of the war in Iran, which has not been welcomed by President Trump. The Pope said it was unacceptable for the president threatening Iran to say a whole civilization would die. Trump lashed out, calling Leo weak on crime and terrible on foreign policy. The Pope said he didn't want to get into a debate with the president, but Secretary of State Marco Rubio has been at the Vatican this week hoping to repair that relationship. Now, the Chicagoan South Sider has become an alternative American voice on the world stage. His love of the White Sox and pepperoni pizza and the revelation that he plays Wordle every day has made him possibly the most normal pope in living memory. Guys.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Plays Wordle.
All right, James, thank you for that. Coming up in our GMA morning menu, Juju Chang is here, and she spoke to 2 fathers whose daughters were victims of high-profile crimes. You can hear what they want the public to know.
Also ahead, American Idol is gearing up for a dramatic season finale, and Ryan Seacrest is giving us an inside look at how the competition redefined the music industry.
Look at those throwbacks. Plus, Lori B is here with the right stuff in luggage just in time for your summer getaway.
In our annual breakfast in bed, Sam, you almost ready to go?
We're almost ready, Michael. I still can't say much too loud because we're sneaking through a neighborhood. Her apartment is right back here. She's inside with her friends and family. We're going to pull her out of that apartment, surprise her live on TV, blindfold her, put her in a car, and take her to another location. We've got almost the whole town waiting to tell her they love her and happy Mother's Day. Yeah, that's right. It's GMA's Mother's Day Breakfast in Bed. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. With Mother's Day this Sunday, we are celebrating some of the incredible moms of our GMA family. You can see them there. We are so lucky to have them, and it wouldn't be Mother's Day without our annual Breakfast in Bed. We cannot wait for that surprise coming up soon in the show.
It's going to be a good one.
But first, we're going to switch gears to our GMA cover story. 2 fathers telling their stories behind the headlines after their daughters were victims of high-profile crimes. Nightline co-anchor Juju Chang sat down with both of them, and she is here to share it with us this morning. Good morning, Juju.
Good morning, Michael. Good morning, guys. You know, we cover true crime all the time, right? But we never want to lose sight of the fact that there are real human beings behind these horrifying headlines. And I sat down with 2 dads whose cases upended their lives, their family lives, and they're now sharing their pain for a purpose.
The mystery of the little girl found strangled in the basement of her house.
The unsolved murder of John Ramsey's 6-year-old daughter, John Bonet, has haunted his family for nearly 3 decades.
A lot of people have empathized with our case. They want to know what's going on because there has not been a solution.
Sean Licari's teen daughter, Lauren, the victim of a relentless and vicious cyberbullying campaign, seen in Netflix's hit documentary, Unknown Number, The High School Catfish.
Hi, Lauren. Owen is breaking up with you.
The culprit in Lauren's mystery, her own mother, and Sean's now ex-wife, Kendra. The moment the sheriff confronts Kendra, caught on body camera.
The message is coming and originating from you.
No.
What was that moment of discovery?
It was
like for you?
Kind of lost the words, you know.
Kendra pleading guilty to 2 counts of stalking a minor and sentenced to 19 months in prison. Both fathers thrown into the public eye.
I just wanted to run and hide.
Ramsey even vilified.
Their decision day one was the parents.
Now the fathers are taking their narrative back, banding together with other impacted families for Crime Unfiltered, a multi-city Midwest tour that promises to bring the real people and stories behind the headlines.
Is intended, I think, to be kind of an up-close and personal discussion about some well-known crimes. People want to know the answer. Why did this happen? Who did this?
What made you decide to talk so publicly about it now?
I thought about it, talked to my daughter about it, and I'm like, we don't want to see this happen again.
Now, as of this morning, Sean's ex, Kendra Licari, has not responded to ABC News with a comment, but in the doc, she says she's disappointed in herself and hoping to reconcile. Now, the dads will be on the Crime Unfiltered tour, which kicks off June 6th in Chicago. You can buy tickets online. And of course, as always, there'll be more of that incredible interview on Nightline Monday.
Very revealing.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Wow, jaw-dropping.
Yeah, jaw-dropping indeed. Thank you so much for bringing that to us, Juju.
Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. It is time for our breakfast in bed surprise. And it is finally time to reveal where in the country Sam is right now. Where the surprise is going to be happening. Well, Sam is joining us from the city of Smyrna in Metro Atlanta, Georgia. Are you ready for this, Sam?
Are you ready for this? All right, so we're in Smyrna, Georgia. We're outside of Rose Diggs' apartment. So her kids said this Mother's Day is not just for her family, but for the more than 300 children that she fostered as well. And this community wants to celebrate her because she's been working for kids in this community for a long time. So let's do it now. I'm nervous. I hope she's home. I don't know. Maybe she's not home. Rose? She's coming. Wait, she's coming. I don't think she heard us. Rose, hi. Rose, I'm Sam and Good Morning America, and you're live on TV right now. I don't want to make this any scarier than it is, but we do it every year. We do a Mother's Day breakfast in bed. And this year, you're the mother that we decided to surprise. How do you feel right now?
Surprise!
I could tell. It took me 5 minutes to get you to the door. Rose, okay, now don't do this to anyone else. If anyone else ever asks you these questions, please say no. But I'm going to blindfold you and take you to a car, and then we're going to take you to a place where everybody wants to show you that they love you. How do you feel about that moment? Okay, Rose. Here, let's put this blindfold on you. Yeah, your glasses on or glasses off. Here, you want it? Here, I'll hold those. You do that. Okay. And just put it on. Yeah, just like a sleep mask. Okay, do you trust me?
I trust you.
Okay. But now if anyone else knocks on your door and tries to do this, Rose, you just say no. I've got your glasses, and we're going to go this way, all right? We've got a big surprise waiting for you. Are you ready for a step? Hold on to me. Step down. Okay. Step down. Okay, we're going to get in the car, and then we're going to zip to a whole place where you're not going to believe the surprises that are there. Guys, I know we were surprised by Rose, too. So we'll see you guys back in New York in just a minute, and then we've got a long way to go. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Come on, Rose. All right, another step down.
Very exciting. This is real, guys.
I was
we were holding our
stressed
breath.
when she didn't answer.
Me too.
Really stressed out.
We're breath. But
Please
guess
be
what?
home.
Rose is in for some other huge surprises with Sam. And we're going to go now to American Idol. As the show gears up for its dramatic season finale, Ryan Seacrest is taking a look back at how the pop culture phenomenon has shaped a generation of musicians.
American Idol is the ultimate real-life Cinderella story.
The winner of American Idol 2002 is Kelly Clarkson. Ruben Studdard. Fantasia Barrino.
It's the singing competition that redefined the music industry.
This is American Idol.
Don't you dare walk away from me.
The opportunity is what makes it work. You know, you can't lose here. I mean, it just propels your entire career.
Jordan Sparks!
I don't know how many seconds it took, but in those few seconds, my life was never the same.
I learned so much on the show that set me up for everything that would follow.
Creating the artists who shaped our generation.
Kelly Clarkson, for sure. Adam Lambert, Carrie, for sure. I mean, that's just stupid talent. Willie and Jamal, Jennifer Hudson.
A legacy cemented in pop culture.
It brought the power into the hands of the viewers.
And this was before social media, so that you really felt like you were helping them live their dream. And oh, I got goosebumps.
Hopefuls with a dream lining the streets.
When they walk in that first audition, it tells me everything.
You should try out. Look, I'll take your place.
I study how they walk, how they talk, what they say, how they answer the questions, looking for that conviction.
You're here because you think you're the next American Idol.
Yes, I do.
I remember stepping, I had my I love flip-flops. And yeah, that was just terrifying.
Watching Benson Boone come out and do a backflip, that was pretty special. E.M. Tongi, that audition, I mean.
So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn.
I don't think I was prepared to get this emotional watching the show.
To secure the hottest golden ticket to Hollywood.
I'm gonna
There's a reason why Idol's been around for 24 years. Is because it's about the kids, the stories that we can relate to.
And the impact returning home to the Idol stage.
I remember going, oh my God, Carrie, on stage, and like to see the beauty of people actually living their dream. It's incredible.
I think it is people's lives. It's their hopes. It's their dreams.
I promise you.
As your 24th, American Idol is about to get crowned.
And it gets stronger every day.
It's definitely one of the greatest springboards that you could ever have.
I get proud. There's nothing I love more than being around talent. It feeds my soul.
There's history, heritage in the show, and it's pivoted with the times. And I think that's the beauty of the history and the legend that is American Idol. For Good Morning America, Ryan Seacrest, Hollywood, California.
Yeah, it never gets old.
It
like
never
you just
does.
said. And it's just such a moment to be there with Ryan and everyone else to see that life change. Really incredible.
It's so inspiring.
We've got a great finale coming.
Oh, yes, they do. The season finale of American Idol airs this Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on ABC. It streams the next day on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. Our thanks to Ryan for bringing that piece to us. Over to you, Michael.
All right, thank you, ladies. You know, we're heading to getaway season, so GMA lifestyle contributor Lori Bergamatto, Lori B, as we like to call it because we nasty, is here with the right stuff in luggage. From stylish to sustainable to budget choices, she has something for everyone out there for all kinds of travel. Lori, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And we're going to start with the carry-on.
Yes, I know you like a carry-on,
yes,
right?
I do.
Okay, so
Do you like a soft shell or a harder shell?
I feel like the soft shell, I can get more in it because I can force it.
Yes. Okay, so overpackers love a soft shell, and most Americans do as well. 79% of Americans prefer a soft-sided luggage. So this one is from the travel brand Away.
Good brand.
They're
great
such
brand.
a great brand, and they've taken all of the things that people love about their hard-sided luggage and made it in this soft-sided one. So it's really durable nylon, it's water-resistant, and you can fit so much stuff in here. They have an extender. And Michael, if you'll go over there and just do a little spin for us. They have those 360-degree wheels. They are really durable. People say that they love them, and it gets them from through security and to the gate. Nice
like
and
that.
smooth, no time at all.
I love that. They make great luggage.
They do.
They really do. Now, this bag is different. It can be repaired.
It can be repaired. So a lot of times when you have a hard-sided luggage and it breaks, you have to get a new one. That's just it. But this is from the brand Cotopaxi. This is their new hard-sided luggage. It just launched a couple of weeks ago. So this is the first time anybody's seeing it on the air. What we love about it is that if a wheel breaks or something, they will repair it for you. Also, they are committed to sustainability, so it's made from recycled materials. It also comes with this packing cube, so it's like a portable dresser inside. It's removable, so inside your luggage, you can just organize everything, keep it there. We also have a special GMA discount for this, you guys, from Cotopaxi, so that's great. Now, how many stories have you done about baggage fees and airline fees? Everything's getting expensive, right?
Every time.
So we wanted to do something that was a best value. This is from Cool Life on Amazon. Michael, for a family of 4 to check their bags would be more expensive than if you bought all 3 of these.
Wow,
so this is
good
under
little value pack.
Yeah, this is under $150
really?
on
For 3?
Amazon. For all 3, they nest, so it's really great for small spaces if you need to store it. Really well reviewed on Amazon, so we love that. This one I think you're also gonna really like. This is from the company Base. What's really cool about this is that it is part wheeled duffel and part backpack, you guys. So it does both. Now there are a lot of these hybrids out there, but the reason that we chose this for the right stuff is this one has a wheeled cover. So sometimes you'll get one and you can wheel it and then you put it on your back, but then you have all that grime on your back. This has a wheeled cover, it has hidden backpack straps. This one, we cannot say enough good things about. Isn't that brilliant? So smart travelers.
Well done, well done.
Everyone wants to talk about this from
These
Roll
kids
Rider.
love these.
This is great. So my family is a huge fan of the Roll Rider. We're talking a lot about Mother's Day. There's my little Stella. This was made by a mom who has 3 kids and her frustration with traveling with them. You can carry this on and you can just scoot right on it. It's incredible. It's a great I know. It's not for Michael Strahan size.
I'm not gonna scoot.
He's been warned. But it fits so many things. I mean, maybe just like one pair of Michael's shoes, but it could fit for my daughter an entire weekend, and you can carry it right on. So great things from Roll Rider.
I love it, Rachel Rebecca going scoot. If I scoot and this thing breaks, you're gonna be scooping me off the ground. That's what's gonna happen. All right, thank you, Lori B. As always, you're the best. And for these bags, you can go onto our website or you can scan that QR code that's on the screen. It'll take you right there. Breakfast in bed. We're going back to Sam in Georgia with some incredible surprises when we come back with more GMA.
Welcome back to GMA, live from New York City.
Rose, hi. Rose, I'm Sam and Good Morning America, and you're live on TV right now. I don't want to make this any scarier than it is.
Well, that's just the beginning of our big Breakfast in Bed Friday morning. Well, just a few moments ago, you see Sam surprise Rose Diggs. And Sam, you have so much more planned for this Mother's Day extravaganza. What you got?
Michael, I do. We've got Rose right here. Rose, just trust me a little bit more. Come around the car right here. We want to thank the Smyrna Police Department because they rushed us here to this location. All right, let's cue the Atlanta Braves drum line. Rose, let's take this blindfold off and get this party started. Happy Mother's Day, Rose. I think you're going to recognize a whole lot of people walk this way with me. You look a little surprised. Take a look at the folks that are there. Of course, we can't do a breakfast in bed if we didn't have a bed. So we had to set all this up right here in the park for you. Look at that, the fire department's here. Some of your friends are here. The drum line's back there playing you out. This is your, oh yeah, Jennifer, your friend Jennifer, that's the reason we were able to surprise you. She was in on all this and kept you in the apartment this morning. But now, I need you to get in that bed right now and relax and just, right here, this is your spot, this is your throne, get comfortable. All right? Are you comfortable? How are you?
Speechless.
Here, let me put another pillow back behind you so you can sit up a little bit. How's that? Is that better?
God.
All right. Now, Rose, so you're probably wondering right now, how did we find you? Well, we found you because your kids put the submission in. And I wish they could be here because I know they live so far away. But wait a minute. Didn't I just see them this morning? Tanya, Unique, aren't you here? Where are you right now? Aren't you? There they are. There's our first and your brother's here, the family's here.
Love you.
How do you feel right now?
Oh my God. There are no words.
I think we'll warm you up a little bit as we reveal more surprises, but this is, we have another person who wants to say hello. Oh, you know what? Before we even do that, we already know how wonderful you are. We've been telling everybody this morning, not only your family, but the more than 300 kids that you decided to take in as your own and give them a start in life. The fact that you started your own nonprofit that is helping kids now.
Yes.
So I want America to see why we love you. Here's your story. Just who is Rose Diggs?
I literally call her a super mom.
Magical, out of this world.
Well, it depends on who you ask.
Enormously giving.
One of a kind.
She's special.
She's a CEO, a mom, and to over 300 foster kids, a lifeline.
Our anniversary is October 12th, 2016, and that is a special day because that is the day I went to her home because I was in foster care.
Diamond met her Granny Rose when she was just 13. At the time, she was a new mom to a 1-month-old baby boy.
Stir your pancakes.
For me, what makes her magical is because I can call her whenever I need to, and seeing her make things happen is magical.
You exponentially multiply her and put her throughout the nation. I truly think that those efforts would overcome the need to even have a court system, because that's what a young person in those teenage years and those young years, they need that.
Today, Diamond is a college student with her own apartment, but her relationship with Miss Rose, well, it's as strong as ever and always just a phone call away.
Everywhere I go, that's my granny. She's just a beautiful sunflower. I don't know. She just blooms. Her aura, everything about her is mind-blowing. Like, she is a perfect figure to look up to.
Miss Rose's passion to help surprises no one really, least of all, her family.
She taught us to be dignified people and raised us to be that way. When dealing with these kids who are going through something, she is so aware of what small things can help them feel dignified despite the circumstances.
The place that they're at isn't just a temporary stop along their journey. Even if it is, it might only be a night, it might be a week, it might be a month, it might be several years. Children are made to feel important and given respect. She makes sure that they feel at home.
And her dedication to helping kids expands to her nonprofit, Down 7, Up 8. Up and thriving now for a decade.
She's just always there for everybody, and it doesn't matter if you don't know or have it, she'll find a way to get it for you.
We surprised her with our Smyrna Citizen of the Year designation, and I can't think of anybody who has been more deserving over my time in office. Every community wants a Rose Diggs.
On this Mother's Day, what makes Miss Rose a one-of-a-kind isn't just the number of children that she's helped, but rather it's the way she makes those around her feel.
I love her and I'm very proud of her, and thank God for a person like her on this earth.
She makes everyone feel accounted for, important, special, worthy, That's from the time you say hello. She'll greet you with a smile, a kind smile, and a warm heart.
I am so proud to be your daughter. I'm just so happy for you to experience this moment. I love you.
Surprise, Granny. Happy Mother's Day.
Surprise, big sister.
Happy Mother's Day, Miss Rose.
My beautiful, wonderful Mother Rita, I am so proud of you.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. We love you.
Happy Mother's Day!
And Diamond is here. We've got some Mother's Day flowers. You want to hand those to Miss Rose right there? How does it feel, Rose, to have everybody here just kind of collected to tell you that they adore you and they celebrate you?
Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that they think that I deserve this, because I'm telling you, they're all a beautiful people too, and I just want to share it. I'm glad I can share it with all of them. I'm just so happy.
We're happy for you, but there's still a lot more to come. We're not done surprising you yet. So there's a gentleman here. We saw him in the film. Mayor Derek, where are you? He wants to say something special to you. Right here? All right. What do you have to say?
Rose, Smyrna, Georgia is incredibly proud to call you one of our own.
Oh.
Your love has changed hundreds of lives, but your impact goes well beyond our city. But today, we get to celebrate you right here at home.
Oh.
And it is my honor to proclaim May 8th, 2026 as Rose Diggs Day in the city of Smyrna. I love you.
I love you too. He always gets me.
All right, now, what does it feel like to have your very own special day?
Oh man, I feel like a queen. Gosh, Lord. Whew.
All right, we'll get comfy because we're not done yet. We've got the bed, we've got the breakfast, we've got the family. Let's see, we've got the fire department, we've got half the city. We just had the mayor. Diamond's here. We got the drum line here. I think we're ready to get this started. Yeah, I said started because we've got that many more surprises to come. We'll be right back.
Oh, thank you.
We are back now on GMA with our annual breakfast in bed, and we're going to go back to you, Sam, in Smyrna, Georgia. Our eyes are all tearing up here watching you and the lovely Rose Diggs, Sam.
And Rebecca, this has been such a wonderful morning, and I got to tell you, it's because the hearts of the people that are all around us, and Rose's too. So, Rose, when we said the party was just getting started, we actually kind of meant it. We've got so many things going on here. Are you ready? Because we've got a lot of stuff to kind of present to you here.
I'm ready.
I've got so much here, I'm gonna have to read it. And we're gonna have to be an assembly line to get all this stuff through. And really, people want to celebrate you for the incredible work that you've done. First, Equifax Foundation is an Atlanta-based company so moved by your mission, so they're getting your nonprofit Down 7, Up 8, a grant, $20,000 to continue the great work that you do to propel financial future of kids and Atlanta and help them live their best lives. How's that so far?
I'm happy.
Okay, we'll do more, and then I'll check with you. We're not done yet. Straight Talk Wireless let's move that one along. Right. Straight Talk Wireless helps families keep connected. And this Mother's Day, we want to celebrate you with a well-deserved gift of $15,000. Let's move that along. We can't have breakfast in bed without a bed. And of course, our friends at Mattress Firm wanted to be a part of this as well. And they set the bed up for us, but that's not all. They're giving Down 7, Up 8, $15,000 toward Miss Dallas grant writing services to support you and the grants for their organization. Because we know you have to write grants and we know how difficult that is. So that's what that is from Mattress Firm right there. All right, go ahead and pass those checks down. We got everybody down here. All right. So how are these things, do you think, going to help all of your plans with Down 7?
Oh my God, you just don't know the difference it will make. Oh, we can do so much more for the kids, all the things that I want to do for them. I'm trying not to cry. All the things that I want to do for them. this is such a blessing. I can't even begin to tell you how much of a blessing this is. And thank you so much to everybody who thinks it's of
It's all right. Take your time. This is your morning. And I know you told me I'm not a crier.
I
so
am not.
we must be doing something right because we almost
You're
got
getting
to
me close.
All right,
You're
Rose.
getting me close. So.
Just so
but
you
just
know.
thank you, everybody. Thank you.
You
Thank
deserve it.
you.
You deserve it, lady. You actually do.
Thank you.
All right, so we know that you do a massive back-to-school prep for your kids as well, getting them ready for school. You want them to feel the dignity of who they are when they go into school.
Yes.
So we've got more friends that wanted to help you out right here. So Skechers, our friends at Skechers, are donating 300 pairs of shoes to make sure that every child is feeling the dignity and the power that they deserve, right?
Oh my God. It's so important for these kids because, you know, if the kids can't afford some of the name brand things, they get kind of bullied in a sense. And this helps to make it so that they don't go through that.
Tell the people how important that is because
Oh,
you
it
are
is
absolutely right.
It
You're
is
right.
so important. I mean, it really affects the kids. Not only the fact that they're being kind of John, as I don't even know if I'm saying it right. The young people know how to say it, but however they say it, so they kind of make fun of the kids that can't afford to wear the brand name items. And I don't want anybody to have to go through being bullied because they don't have a certain name on them.
Yeah. Well, you do so much for people, and of course, you thought of them first, and all of these surprises were really a lot for the kids, but we've got a surprise to help you as well, right? So our friends at Verbo wanted to make sure that you have time to relax and spend some time with your family, so here they have right here. This is very important, though. They want you to choose anywhere you want to go from one of their 2026 vacation rentals of the year. This is their best of the best, and they're giving you $10,000 for a giveaway. So pack your bags, believe it or not, Rose. You and there's even, you are about to have a great vacation, finally. And there is a wonderful message from someone. I think you told us you were his #1 fan. He might be your #1 fan. Look right here.
What's up, Rose Diggs? How you doing? You know, as my #1 fan, I do all that I can to show you how super you are. You have been an amazing, amazing AT alien. Man, the amazing woman you are to your family, your kids, as well as so many young people in Atlanta. I wanted to do something real special just for you. So here's what I'm gonna do. This November, I'm inviting you and a few to come see me on tour. That's right, 4 tickets just for you, Rose. Thank you so much for all that you do. Happy Mother's Day. Peace.
See, now we're getting to the fun stuff for you, Mom. Now we're getting to those things. All right, Rose, that's right. That was a special message from Usher himself and 4 tickets to his tour that kicks off June 26th.
Oh.
Rose, how's that so far?
Oh,
Unique, how are we doing? We doing okay?
Good.
Amazing.
All right,
Oh, my
we have more
God.
surprises ahead.
Coming up, we have more of our Breakfast in Bed celebration. Sam, right there in Smyrna, Georgia, celebrating Rose Diggs. And there is one more brilliant surprise to come.
Get your tissues. And welcome back here to GMA. It has been such an incredible morning with Breakfast in Bed. We want to go back to Sam, who's got one more surprise in store. Hey, Sam.
We do. It's been a lot, Rachel. It's been a lot for this, Mom. And we've got more. We've been having the time of our lives celebrating Rose Diggs. So let's get ready to party now. Rose, you ready?
Yes, I am.
You may have heard a little
Get
bit of the music, but let's hear
on.
more. Atlanta native, Grammy-nominated singer, songwriter, by the way, as well. Carrie Hilson is here. Carrie Hilson, Pretty Girl Rock.
Happy Mother's Day, Rose. Are you ready to Pretty Girl Rock? My name is Carrie, I'm so very fly, oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking at my diary. Hey, you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a pretty as a picture, sweeter than a swisher. Mad cause I'm cuter than the girl that's with ya. I don't gotta talk about it, baby, you can see it. But if you won't, I'll be happy to repeat it. My name is Carrie, I'm so wanna marry. Looking at my debris. Hey, you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a pretty as a, sweeter than a, mad cause I'm cuter than the girl that's. See, I could talk about it cause I know that I'm pretty. And if you know it too, Miss Rose, sing it with me. Are y'all ready? Don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. Don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. My walk, my talk, the way I trip, it's not my fault, so please don't trip. Don't hate me cause don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. Are you ready to pretty go rock? Hey, now do the pretty girl. Do the pretty girl. Hey, do the pretty girl. Yes! Oh, thank you.
I've got your microphone, Rose. Don't worry. All the mechanical stuff, we got to handle that.
Yes.
Carrie, I know this was so important, and you let us know that it was for you to be here and perform. So tell us a little bit about why.
Absolutely. You know, when one woman has impacted as many lives as she has, over 300,
Yes.
it is really, truly an honor to honor you. You are a mother to an entire community. Happy, happy, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
I'm
glad.
I'd be crying back there.
How are we doing so far? How are we feeling?
Oh, yeah, doing good. Real good.
Rose, when you woke up this morning, you know, before someone knocked on the door, put a blindfold on you, put you in the back of a car and drove you here, what did you think this day was going to be like? Anything like this?
Well, I kind of started out making me some juice or a smoothie. I couldn't decide, so I landed on the juice. So I juiced some fruit, and then I was like about to get my briefcase and head out with Jennifer. Where is Jennifer?
All a part of it.
Right, and it was so important that I didn't even put my regular workout clothes on, even though I wasn't going to the gym. So.
We've got more surprises for you, and you deserve them. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
What an incredible morning for Rose Diggs. A big thank you to Sam and our entire Breakfast in Bed team in Georgia. Happy early Mother's Day, everybody.